My Minecraft base currently looks like this, and that has to change. And so far, this is my progress. I have this layout of where the house is going to go, and I have an idea of what blocks I'm going to use in this chest. It's going to be mainly wood, a bit of glass, and also a lot of little details, which I think will make it look very nice. But in between episodes, I have built this little shout-out garden, which I think looks okay, but we'll improve it as the series goes on. And the first person to go in this shout-out garden is ProKing_1v111. And the reason they're here is because they've been very active on my lives the last few days. And also, she's a very good subscriber overall. So if you just want to be in the shout-out garden, let me know down below in the comments, and I'll pick out a few of you to go here. There's going to be 4 people in every single sign, so there's plenty of spaces. So just let me know down below, and if you comment, you'll probably get in. However, I think it's about time we got on with the house. Let's go. Right guys, so it's been quite a while now. I've done the layout of it and I've done the blank walls. Obviously it's nowhere near done yet, because if I fly around now, a load of blank walls. But my plan is, I'm inspiring this house from SB737's Awesome World house that I put a picture on right there. But I'm not sure if any of you lot would have seen that, you might have. And I think it'd be best if I design the front first. So if I get a crafting table, pop it down there, and craft some trapdoors. I'm thinking, next to every window, I could have some, like, shutters. Which I think these will look quite cool. There we go, and then I think I do have some glass panes on it. Okay, 4. Yeah, I don't think 4's going to be enough. But, yeah, that looks okay. Yeah, that looks like I'm getting somewhere. I do actually think this looks quite good, and I know it's quite basic, and we can always complicate it more a bit later. But just for a start, I think this actually looks okay. So now, I'm going to start working on the roof. A few hours have now passed, and we have made lots and lots. You can't really see it. There we go. Lots and lots of progress. But, obviously, it does look pretty bad at the minute. It is actually just a wooden block with a bit of spruce. The front looks okay, because I've started texturing it. But, obviously, it's nowhere near done. And if we head inside, it is... Oh, well, a minute ago there was loads of mobs in there, but not anymore, clearly. I should probably start working on the interior a little bit, because I don't want windows just pointing through to, like, literally nothing, because that'd be a bit of an issue. So I think it's about time we start working on that. So it'd probably be a good idea to start lighting up the house. That seems to be lit up enough, and now we can finally start working on the interior. So my plan is, I'm going to do the floor with birch wood, and have a door about... How far should we go? We should go... about this far maybe. So you walk in, you have like some corridors here, a door there, and a few more up there maybe. And you will also have some stairs going up there, and there, leading you to the upstairs. Okay, here we go then, let's go up 3 high, and do the same on this side. There we go. So this is going to be the little bit you walk into, and I'm going to have some doors there and there. So now let's start filling the floor with birch wood. Then we should go along... just like that, maybe 4 along, maybe. Like that. Oh, that bit is a bit of an issue, actually, because the wall ends there. Okay, let's bring it 1 more in. Now we've done that, let's fill the wall in here. And in my opinion, this looks loads better. I've moved this a few blocks forward, so it, like, yeah, it curves around there, if you know what I mean. And then you can go up here. I'm gonna have to do this bit so it meets around there. There we go. So as you can see, I've done quite a bit off camera. So, this is the corridor I was talking about. So, if we just start working on it here, we can do it like that. And then like that. So, imagine this going down all the way to the end there. And we're going to have some doors there. Go into like a kitchen, a living room, one of those type rooms. And then we'll have another one here, go into like the aquarium or a secret room underground or my enchantment room. But if you don't want to see that, you can then go up here, up my stairs. Then my bedroom or whatever other stuff happens upstairs. But until we start working on the interior of the bedrooms, it is a bit boring just watching me place blocks endlessly. So I might do quite a bit of work off camera, and I'll see you again in a minute. Quite a few days have passed, and a lot has changed. So let's have a look. And as you can see, all of this area is now done. We've not done the rooms yet, we'll do them shortly. But you can see a corridor all the way down, the back door there. Going around here, there's some stairs going up. Then it turns into this bit where we have this big window here, some more rooms there and there, and a lovely little balcony, which I'll do my intros on, because I think that'll look quite nice. And then in here is going to be my bedroom, there's 2 doors to it. And here's my bed here. I'm going to have some glowstone in the corners to make it look a bit more fancy. And some nice paintings there, and a cheeky window there. I've not quite lit everything up yet, but we'll do that shortly. And I have one more little secret to share with you guys. If you jump through this painting, there's a little secret room here. And then if you go to the other side directly parallel to it, there is another secret room here. I'm not quite sure what we're going to use them for, but we'll use it for something. Well, as I mentioned a bit ago, we've not actually done anything in any of the rooms yet. Like, for example, this one had a bathroom maybe, and then that one, I don't know. And then down here, I have actually got a little plan for what I'm going to do. So I'm going to have a kitchen here. The kitchen's bit's going to go around here, and a table and stuff there and there. And then opposite here is going to be an entrance to a little underground bit, maybe a chest room or something like that. And then this bit and this bit is going to be the living room, and this bit I'm not sure. But we'll decide that quite soon. But now it's probably about time we start working on the actual interior of the rooms. So, as I mentioned a minute ago, my kitchen is going to go right here. So, in most kitchens I've seen in my life, or like a chef's kitchen, with a little checkered floor here, with like coal or white concrete or anything, or quartz and coal actually. But I don't actually have any coal on me, so I might have to go resource carrying it now. And after not too long, we have just over half a stack of coal. And I can't think of a better place to mine it than on this little block right here in my village. So let's start placing it and breaking it with my Fortune 3 pickaxe. Ooh, maybe I haven't got enough. We might need to rethink how much we got here. Okay, how much are we on then? We're out of space. Let's drop our poised potato. We're on 74. Is that going to be enough? I don't know, guys. Well, how much coal blocks can we make? 8. Let's have a check inside. Because if this whole corner is going to be like that, yeah, maybe we need a bit more. Yeah, okay, let's start placing it in. How much we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, I'm not going to bother counting this. I'll just get a lot more coal. So quite a while this time. I think 25 blocks of coal should just about be enough. Let's see though. Okay, so we need, here we go, 1, 2, I don't know, I'm counting, here we go. Oh, that's more, wait. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm tweaking out. There we go, that is more than enough. But we do also need some quartz to complete the floor. I think a stack of ore should be more than enough. And actually, guys, we have now hit day 200, which is actually kind of cool. 34 quartz should be enough to fill in the holes. Here we go, bang, bang, bang. And here we go, nearly done now. There we go. Oh, misplaced that last block. Doing so well. There we go. This bit now looks good. So now let's do the floor here. Right then, it's time to start working on this little kitchen we have here. So, if we put some sinks here with some taps above them, I think it's a nice tap effect. I'm going to have a window here and maybe a little window there just for some equality. Not equality. What's the word? Symmetry, yeah. And we can do that with that there. And we can have a little, let's move that out of the way. We can have a little air vent up there and there. And then add the light there. I mean, you may as well also just put a cheeky loom here just to look a bit kitcheny, if you know what I mean. We could also create a little island type thing here to have a few more things on top of. A little idea for a detail I have is if we put an item frame on there and there, put a block of coal in there, it could look a bit like a stove a little bit maybe. Kinda. You kinda see it. Yeah. But then another one we have is if we get... Are we out of item frames? Okay, we've crafted another one, that's alright. There we go. We can also put this on here. Then I place a glass in there to make it appear as a little bit of a microwave type thing. Which I think is, you can kind of see it a little bit. We can add some cupboards over here with some barrels. In between that, looks okay. So we can always work on this corner a little bit more in between episodes. But I think it actually doesn't even look that bad. It looks quite good, I think. But if we light it up, I feel like it'll look a lot better as well. But something we haven't done is the big old table. So, in order to build our little table here, we need to get some redstone torches and place them below the ground. So, where should the table go? Is that about even the F3 out? So if we could do there. We could do it 4 long, and then we need to break down number 1 here. Not 2 down, just 1. Never just fill it in, actually. How was the redstone situation, actually? Oh, that's more than enough. Just get a stack, and then we can craft about 8 and 9, maybe. There we go. 8 is the perfect amount, I believe. And it is. That's fine. And you might be wondering why I'm doing this, and that is to craft 8 pistons, which is the perfect amount, actually. That is brilliant. Well, now we have 8, there we go. But, if you place them like that, then if you keep going along here, it does actually appear like a table. Kind of. If you believe, it looks like a table. Well, then if we craft some stairs, 8 will do. We could do one, maybe there, 2 there, and there. There we go. Maybe? Actually, no. That's a better idea. Put 2 there in the middle. Then we can have 4 big chairs for big family. Yeah? Can't if you just break this quickly. Do you guys see the vision? I kind of do. Yeah, it's an alright kitchen, to be fair. We'll do more of this area and stuff. It does need a lot of work. But we'll do that in between episodes. So, the next room we're on to is, I think, this one. We might just corner it off, actually. So, we might do... So, is that too big, actually? Nah, it's too small. So, if we do this, and then go around... Let's take that torch, actually, in second thought. So, if we fill the roof in here as well... Then, this bit, we will do completely in between episodes. So this is going to go down all the way to, I don't know, quite deep. Just so we have access to underground from our actual home, or base, whatever you want to call it. Which I think will just help it out quite a lot, and it will look quite cool. Yeah, there we go, that looks okay. But we'll do that room in between episodes, and you'll have an update next video. So that's 2 rooms that are like 5 done, I think. And this room I have a very good idea for, and that is a chest room. Because the state of my current chest organisation is pretty much nothing. So, I'm going to have 2 here, 2... Oh, not 1 there. Oh, how I just... I don't know how I've done that, okay. So then if you keep just missing 1 doing there, it's not quite even, but it doesn't actually matter. Actually, it works out quite well. Then we can do 1 there, and then there, and then let's do it around here. We have 4 more chests left. Where should we put them? We just do there, maybe? Do 1 in the middle, 1 in the middle there, 1 there, and we have 1 more left. We could put it... But I know, we could put it in our little room here, just in case some emergency stuff in there as well. We can also put another cheeky spare bed, just because that'd be quite nice, I think. So this room, we will decorate more, because it is a bit basic, and we'll obviously fill up the chest with more materials that we need. But for now, I think it's actually okay. And now this room is finally going to take us more than 10 seconds. And that is our living room, which we're going to need to get carpet for and loads of other stuff. And it would be a good idea to start with a TV. So, is that 5 in? This one's, there we go, we can do 4x4. But I think if we get a bookshelf below it, is that alright as TV maybe? Maybe with some like glowstone on the edge of it. Yeah, I like that. You know what, guys? I'm actually quite proud of that. Maybe along the top as well. Yeah, some books below it, some nice light beams around it. That's an alright TV. That's not too bad. And we should also probably build a sofa. We could build it in the same dimensions as we did for the TV. So, yeah, there we go. And then, oh, not like that. Like this down here. With a nice sofa, we could add some minecarts there. And of course, we'd add some red wool on the floor to add some final nice touches to it. But we don't actually have a wool farm, which, hint, we might be making that soon, which will help us get carpet for this room. And what else could we have? We could just put a cheeky bookshelf in the corner. Chuck a few bookshelves around. Bookshelf, just barrels around, leave them. And then we can add another one in the corner. And then maybe a few windows. Oh yeah, here we go. Some nice windows here. Maybe one more. Oh, I know. We'll add the cheeky fireplace here actually. So where's the middle block? Oh. Are you actually joking me? Where did that creeper come from? So where's the middle block? So let's go. We could go 4 in maybe. Sorry, it's a bit dark. And then we could do another one up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. We have 2. We're running a bit low on quartz. If we do that, then we can have another one there. Oh, maybe actually. We could just do it like that. Maybe not actually. So then if we go across like that, we'll put a cheeky campfire in there. Actually, no, let's just scrap that idea. Let's have it like that. And then, I think this room is actually nearly done, other than the carpet, which I've said this so many times, we'll do it in between episodes. But for this part, I think we can now say, for today's video, the downstairs is actually done. Which I think has come along very nice. So we have the kitchen here, across here with a little mine area / other storage. The living room here, that's not quite done yet. And of course we have a chest room here as well. I think I've got to say my kitchen's my favourite with a little piston design and table. That's just quite nice. And then if you go upstairs actually, I am quite a fan of my bedroom. Which I can't sleep. Okay, I can sleep I guess. I don't know why it wouldn't let me. Oh, now we're here actually. We can go here, there, and there. Running a bit low on glowstone. But there we go actually. And we'll have to put some glowstone there, and there. So we need 4 more glowstone. Do we have that in the ender chest actually? No. Okay. That'll waste of time. So that probably about concludes my room for the first bit, which I think I actually really like my room. I like that there's this room here, this room window here. You can see my shout out garden there. You can see a bit of the village there, and then you'll see a few buildings there. I think that just look quite cool. And that leaves us with, not here, this room, which I think that's central. Yeah, it is. And also across here, this room. And this room's gonna be the bathroom. And this room is going to be Gary's bedroom. And I think it'd be a good idea if we start with a spare bedroom. So let's pop a crafting table there. Then we also can craft 2 beds. 1 bed actually. I don't know why I've crafted 2. But we have 2 now. So we just do a cheeky like border thing around this bed I guess with some slabs. That would be acceptable. So like... Oh, a 1, sure. That's classic guys. Then just like that. Then... A lovely view out here, by the way. Some nice scenery, some nice animals. This bit's alright. Then we could also craft a chest or 2, maybe. There we go. We could craft a note block. And also... Oh, bit short. Now we can craft another chest. So, note block in the corner. Then that there. So, the spare bedroom is obviously quite plain. Well, a spare... I do feel like most spare bedrooms are normally quite plain. So I don't feel like it has to be anything more special than this, really. It's just a bit basic. Nothing special, really, about it. But it just does the job if anyone wants to stay here. I mean, look, we'll also probably do it up in the future when we have more time. A few 100 days down the line, maybe. Now, onto the final room of the whole house. The toilet. And the bathroom, even. And we already have a toilet here, actually. Which I feel like would actually be better if we... Oh... That's brilliant. Just messed up the whole thing. Did that. Remove that. Then place that. There we go. That looks better. Then be sure to probably add a flusher on the other side. That's alright, that to be fair. Looks like a toilet enough for me. And if we put a crafting table in the toilet, as you do, because I do want a crafting table in the toilet, I'm going to make a cheeky bath over this side. So, we just do it maybe that big. that big. And then we get some full quartz. We could, actually no, let's make it a bit bigger. Smaller even, not bigger. This one's a bit difficult. I don't know how we're going to do this, because if we do that, then doesn't that make the bathroom a bit cramped, maybe? Ooh. And then, if my ender chest, please tell me they have water. Of course, they have no water in them, because he would bring water with him. Let's go fill them up quickly. There we go. And then go back into our bathroom. This area, I think it's going to keep it as like a general hub for everything I need to in my house. I'm going to decorate it a lot more, but not today. Right, so if I go there, and across here, there. Oh, that doesn't make an infinite water source, does it? Brilliant. And you know what? If we break them... Wait, what have I done? How have I just lost one of my... I just lost one of my pieces of water. We're going to have to get another one now, aren't we? Here we go. Now it's an infinite water source. And if we get our slabs on us... And I think our bath actually looks quite nice now. I have actually got some stone buttons now. So if you place one there and there... It creates a little, like... hot cold tap, maybe. Looks quite nice. And also... Where's the crafting table gone? Right there. If we turn these into glass panes... We could curve this round... A bit like... No, not curve it round. Actually, yeah, curve it round one, but then let's not do it on the other side. So then, on this one, we'll just do like that. Yeah? That looks actually quite good. And I feel like when we get some carpet down in this, some grey carpet, which we can't do at the minute because we don't actually have any... Oh, go outside. We don't actually have any black ink sacks to make black ink and make the concrete... And make the carpet, obviously. Which we'll have to do off camera, which I've said a lot today, but it's a long build, and this video is already quite long. But we've achieved a whole lot today, built this whole house, done most of the interior, and I'll update you on how the rest of it goes next video. But one more thing, if you would like to be in my shout-out garden, let me know down below, and the reason why I want to be in it, or should be in it, or you think you deserve to, or just something like that. Because I'm going to be doing one or two a video maybe, depending on how many people ask, and how well the video does. But, thanks for watching today, and make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!